Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to JJ Chef Sponsor Palace for another day of Wizardry. Sorry I'm a little late today. Was watching the recap of Team USA beating Canada for the gold medal in men's hockey. 46 years to the day of Lake Placid and Miracle on Ice. I remember where I was watching it from in college at Washington State University in my off-campus apartment. And then I stayed up to watch the Finland match as well because that put him in the gold medal game at Lake Placid. And I even watched the Madison Square Garden game where the Russians just killed the U.S. back then. And do you believe in miracles? It happened again. Guy gets his teeth knocked out and then scores the winning goal. And at 44 years of age, I decided to do a crazy thing. And I never learned how to skate, so I went to the rink in Spokane, Washington, and spent 6 days a week learning how to skate. Took a hockey class with little kids, and they taught me how to skate. I taught them sportsmanship. Parents laughed at me at first. Here I am at 6'1", 6'2", on skates, and these kids are all this high. And then they were amazed, you know. Kids helped me and I helped them, and I got picked up by a team that year, 44 years of age. Went to the city championship with that team. Got to play in the city championship. We lost 4-3. Had two more opportunities, got to the semifinals and lost both those, but got a call one day, and Center Ice Sports had a team from Spokane Liberty Lake that was up in Canada for the Easter tournament in 2003, I believe. And I was 46 years old. 46 years old, sorry. And they asked me if I could make it. They had an injury. And so I hadn't scored a goal in club leagues yet. I had assists, but I hadn't scored a goal. And you were guaranteed 3 games. We played Canadian skaters. Boy, they were good. They were fast. They were bigger. Man, oh man. Amazing experience. You get a semifinal and a final game, and in the semifinal, I got my first goal. 4 minutes left, I believe, in the first period. No, it was 1:27 left in the first period or something like that. But anyway, I was on the ice like freaking Rocky. The opposing team bench cleared because they thought it was over celebration, and then the announcer announced it was my first lifetime goal ever. And then they piled on me too. And I still have the puck and went to the final and scored 1 goal and 2 assists in the final, and ended up with playing for 6 years, 2 months short of 50 years of age, and had 6 goals, 57 assists. So hockey's pretty dear to me. One of my dad's friends played for Toronto growing up, and I heard all the stories, and that's why I was so amazed at ice hockey and watching the Olympics. And the 1980 team and everything about it. So it was really cool for me. And it was, and then I ended up playing hockey. And I could hardly walk now, but I'm, I would never trade that experience in. It was an amazing lifetime experience. And I was very fortunate, and right place at the right time. And I remember that call, and Deb and Ed owned Bronco Inn in Spokane, and I played pool for them, and then I played hockey, in the club leagues on Sundays. And she would always go, "Why are you playing against these young kids? Are you fucking crazy?" I'd come in limping. I'd come in beat up. And I was 185 pounds back then. And I wanted to know if I could do it. That was the whole thing for me. I wanted to see if I could do it. But I remember going to the bar and saying, I just got a phone call and they want me up in Canada tomorrow. And man, I don't know. I mean, I'm just a club skater. I'm not, don't know if I was ready. And she goes, you take this. This will be an experience of your lifetime. You do it. And so I drove up there and drove up by myself, and they had an injury, and so I replaced that player and played all 5 games. And it was just an amazing experience. And then we played 30 games during the regular season, and that fall, I think it was maybe the 4th game out, it was about 7 minutes left of the first period, and there was a wrap around the puck came behind me, and I had a chance to get on it, so I crossed over on one skate. I had my knee anviled, and I made an amazing slap shot. It was upper shelf, it was going in, and the goalie got his tip of his glove on it and knocked it into the corner. And in club leagues, they only use the Zamboni between the games, not every period. Caught an edge and pounded my right knee. I just went straight down, pounded my right knee into the ice, point blank, broke my Jaffa pad like the Liberty Bell, and broke my patella in 3 places. And it was really painful. I was in a pile, and nobody had touched me. And I was a 3rd-line center at that time, and so I was a left wing up in Canada. But I was in a whole lot of hurt, and we had it in their zone, and our guys were trying to score, and so they were going to let up. And the captain that we were playing that team saw that I went down, and he was their center, and he was supposed to guard me, and so he stood over me, kept telling them to, ice the puck, ice the puck, ice the puck. Everybody knew it was bad. I mean, it was really bad. And what happened was that I think it was 54 seconds that it took, and finally they got brought the stretcher out, and both teams did the stick thing, and I was thinking, oh shoot, man, my ice hockey's over. And so the problem was they couldn't get the door open at the Zamboni, so they had to take me through the benches, and so they had to stand me up, and then I had to limp all the way through my own team to the area where they could put me on a stretcher and then take me out. And as I was trying to get by everybody, and our coach was trying to figure out, because I was the third line center, who was going to replace me, and they were going to use a defenseman. We only had 4, and so they were going to try to replace me with that defenseman. And as I got to the end of the bench, the gate was right there, and there was confusion on what was going on, and my knee had frozen up. It blew up like a freaking balloon, and I went out the gate, and everybody's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And hey, little Noonie, and I go, "I'm a hockey player," and they let me go out there. I couldn't push off at all with my right leg. And the other team's coach told their guys not to check me or confront me if I got the puck. I couldn't pass it anyway. I could barely pass it with my left hand, and I could barely skate it. Everybody knew what I was doing. I wanted to go out on my skates. I didn't want to go out on a stretcher. And so that was in the first period. And I played the whole game. They couldn't tell if I was crying or sweating. And I'll never forget it. And the sportsmanship from the other team, they got 2-3 feet away from me and back skated on me every time I got the puck. And I only got the puck about six times maybe in the game after that, and I just push it, and I got a lot of respect for playing that game. And when I went out, and we actually won the game, and I contributed. And so when I got out and into the locker room, it took about 45 minutes to cut my gear off, and they had to cut it off. And the Jaffa pad had split like the Liberty Bell, and half of it was in my knee. And so they got me to the hospital, and I got a Canadian doctor. And the doctor said, you have 2 options. One, you have the operation, and you'll never skate again. And so I'm one of those guys that, what's my options? C, right? I've always been that way. And I go, what's the other option? And he goes, we elevate it. You're going to have to take pills, for the pain. But you're going to have to elevate it, and you're bedridden for about 9 weeks to 10 weeks. And when the pain goes away, you're going to be able to play. But your patella is completely crushed like a cookie. And the one thing that was lucky was it was a contained fracture, so it stayed together. My patella is about this big now, and it's got giant ridges in it. And so you can feel my knee, and it goes up like down. And you'll be able to skate, and you can decide when you want to quit. And so I took that option, and I got to play all the way till 2 months shy of 50. And obviously with the videos I have and stuff, and I have a lot of the pictures on Facebook, but you can tell after that happened, I was in a situation that I was really favoring my left side, and my right side was kind of, pushing off, and you could really tell I couldn't skate as fast. But, coach told me as long as I could contribute, and he was having me doing a minute shifts, and I was a third line center, and so I played for 6 years. And, I had that Canada experience at Delta BC, and man, the Canadian skaters were good back then. And I probably skated the best I ever skated. I was on fire up in Canada, and to get 2 goals and 2 assists just off the cuff, a club player that never played before. And my last game, I was given a card, and they had the Hackley tournament in Spokane. And so my last game on the ice, we finished, and all of a sudden I got this card, and I opened it up, and it was an invite to the Hackley tournament, and that's pro, semi-pro in the Northwest. They have it every year. And Junior A, Junior B. No club players are invited. You have to play legit, semi-pro, pro, Junior A, Junior B. And I got the invite, and I looked at him and I said, "Hey, I'm a club player," And he looked at me and he goes, "We all know what you did." And I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You never skated before. You came out here and you freaking played. And you were class all the way. Sportsmanship, everything. You're a hockey player. So you're in." And I got to play in the Hackley tournament. And it was an amazing experience. They made 4 teams, and they had the Hackley team. And there was a guy that was like 73 years old out there that played for the Detroit Red Wings. He actually had his gear on. And I was racing for a puck, and with him, in one of the qualifiers, it was a round robin. And he gave me a hip check, put me on my face mask. And I wore a full face, right? And I got my helmet upstairs still, but the thing was that, and I got that puck from Delta, my first goal. But the thing that happened was, I'm sliding on the ice, man, taking ice chips, and he looks at me, and he's 73. And shit, I was almost 50. I was 49 3/4. And he looks at me and he goes, "Do I still got it, kid?" And I go, "Yes, sir." And we had a Minnesota North Star, not a Dallas Star, a Minnesota North Star out there on my line, center. And he goes, "You stay away from that dude." And I was playing wing, left wing again. And it was a trail smoke eater from the 70s. And he had no teeth. And he was their biggest goon back then. I mean, he was... oh, man, I'm sorry, Jackson. I'm sorry, man. I hope you're going to be okay. So anyway, with that, and I have all the pictures on Facebook. I mean, anybody can look at them. But the thing was that that was in the final. And that guy, he got the puck on the point, and it's my job to take that, to defend that. So I skate out there, and that Minnesota North Star told me, and he freaking waited till the last second, and he ran that freaking thing right up my foot at about 80 to 85 miles an hour, slap shot from the point, and it hit my foot, went right up my freaking leg and into my groin area, and luckily I was wearing a cup, but as I went by him, he looked at me and he goes, "That's gonna leave a mark, eh?" And I was like, son of a bitch. And so we're playing in the game. It's the final. We got to the final. In the Hackley thing, it's a charity thing, and the stands were packed. And we're getting beat 7-0, and there's about 4 minutes left in the game. And they had a Victoria Cougar goalie from the 90s in net. He had a shutout and he wanted that shutout. And I was a little bit back, but I was kind of, back skating, staying with this trail smoke eater guy, and he freaking drops the puck by accident. He just lays a pizza right on the ice, man. And I saw it, and I was about maybe 8 feet out, and I took a dive, and the whole crowd went freaking nuts. They just, all of a sudden, all I heard was, right? And I dove, and I, took my stick to try to flip it toward the goalie who was standing up. Wasn't ready for it either. And Minnesota North Star was on my right, and he went right to the net. And you hear this roar of the crowd, and it was just amazing. And everybody went, and I belly flopped on the puck. And you hear this, oh. But there was silence. And there was no whistle. All I saw was skates, and everyone was standing around. So I grabbed my stick with both hands, and I got it on the puck. I rolled over, and I pushed it to the North Star guy who was standing on the corner of the net. Victoria goalie Cougar was standing up, and the North Star guy scored. I got the only assist for our team in the freaking in the Hackley tournament, and he was pissed. The goalie came out and headbutted me. Everybody was patting me on the helmet for a great play, and we lost 7-1, but I got the experience. But and they all knew I was a club player, not a pro. And that guy was really pissed, and he came out and headbutted me. And then after everybody, they shook my hand, they go, "You're a hockey player." And it was so amazing how people were so genuine and so cool. And that experience I had was just for trying, just to try something different, just to, I wanted to see if I could do it. And people told me I couldn't. People told me that I was freaking nuts for doing it. And, I'll always have those memories. And I have the pictures, and I have the stories. But so this hockey game today with U.S. and Canada meant a lot to me. I would never get to that level, but when I went up to the Delta BC, it was my show. It was the show for me, right? And then I ended up getting hurt, but then good things always come around. And then to get to play in the Hackley tournament, to have the respect of everybody that knew my story and watched what I did, and I was a team player, 100%. And I was 17 years older than anybody on the ice, and I did it. I did my best. I wasn't the best player out there, and by any means, and I had to take shorter shifts, but it was an experience that I'll never forget. And so it meant a lot today for the U.S. to win the gold. That was really cool. It was 46 years to the day of Miracle on Ice. And I remember being in my off-campus apartment at Washington State University watching that game and just amazed. And I also watched Madison Square Garden earlier game where they got smoked. And then I stayed up wee hours in the morning just to watch the Finland game. And I'll never forget 1980 Lake Placid, and then with my dad's friend, and I always wanted to play hockey. And the last thing I'll leave you guys with, and then we'll go to Wizardry, I think the most important thing was I was adopted at 10 days old. My parents were my parents, and that was my mom and dad. They raised me, and I was raised as an only. I was very fortunate. I could have been a lot worse. And never knew who my birth mother and birth father were until I did a 23andMe at 63 years old, and found out that my birth father, who died in 2018, I never met him, had a lot of kids. And my birth mother only had 2 kids after that. And he was married when, he seduced my birth mother. And I actually have a rapport with her and have talked to her at length since I'm going to be 70 now, so almost 7 years. And she's 20 years older than me. And the thing was, her parents are from Canada. Her cousins are from Canada. Everybody's Canadian. And her sister and brother were the first that were born in the United States, in Montana. And so, in fact, on the 23andMe, that's how I found out about her, was a cousin from Canada, Ontario, wrote me and said, I think it's 2 sisters. It's one of 2 sisters still living in Spokane. So that's how I met them. And pretty amazing that I ended up playing club hockey, never skating before. I did all the work to do it, though. Man, I spent 6 days a week at the rink. Really worked hard. And wasn't the best skater at all, but I got that experience. And then to get that call, say, hey, you have to be here in a day. Up in Delta, BC, drove up there and experienced something that I'll never forget. And then find out that all my blood relatives were basically from Canada. Kind of makes sense. So I just wanted to tell you that story. Amazing game today, USA over Canada. Crazy how that game went. Amazing goal in overtime. And so I just wanted to talk about that before I started today. I hope you guys are having a great day. And I apologize for just realizing that Jackson lost his leg in the Ukraine. So, hey, Potter, nice to see you, man. God, it's been a while, Potter. Where you been? So I thought you might want to hear the story. And thank you all for coming in today. We're going to do some wizardry. I'm going to put the schedule up. Thank you for your service, Jackson. That's a horrible situation. But true stories in the hockey thing. I've had some great experiences in my life. I've been very fortunate. Very fortunate. And they're all true. Put all my stuff on Facebook. You can see them in the pictures. And that win today by the U.S., man, it just brought out all the memories. Just crazy. I even bought a replica 1980s Lake Placid uniform. Got it. So how are you doing all today? Is everybody okay? Potter, man, how you been? Nice to see you. But yeah, what you see here is what you get. I'm old, but, been fortunate, very fortunate in a lot of things. Unfortunate in others, but very fortunate in a lot of things, and just thankful. Very grateful for the opportunities that I did get. I have a hard time walking now, though. I'll tell you that much. But I'd never give up that experience, ever. And I'm also streaming on YouTube today. Here's the Discord. And TikTok. And you'd think if people are 50, 60, 70 years old, they've had a lot of experience, you know. And my dad always told me the stories that are true are the best ones. And every day can be a story. Every encounter, you know. And as long as you tell the truth, nobody can take anything away from you. So just wanted to share that story. And thank you all for watching. And I know it's 30 minutes into the stream. We're going to get into Daphne today. Potty, you still there? Haven't seen you in forever, man. And there we go. Let's see who's here. And we'll get started. I got to do the dailies first. Elias is here, Potter's here. The VIPs are in the building. So we should get going here. We got to do the dailies first. I think I get some gems today. Not enough. I did do one poll on the Bladen Bastard or whatever it is, Bladen Bastard. I still don't know what Ninja history is there. I know it's about Wizardry, and they brought 4 characters over. It's about all I know. If anybody could let me know what it's about, but I did try Green Gem poll and didn't get anything. I'm gonna wait. I have spent a lot of money. I mean, I've spent $500 or more on characters I really want, and I love the game. I really do. But Guardia has been a freaking mess for me, and so I just run into bugs every time I'm in there, and it just is really. It takes the immersive, amazing feeling of Wizardry and it takes it away, and it's kind of like a chore. And I got to go into Guardia again. I'm still on my second run, and I've had some really bizarre bugs that I'm surprised it's there. And I know Potter didn't experience a lot of them, and Potter saw one of them happen in real time, and we'll see what happens today. I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to Guardia. I'm kind of just disgusted with it. I love the game. I think the game is amazing, and Abyss 1 and 2 are great, and Abyss 3 has got some problems, and it's just not fluid anymore because you run into a bug almost every day, and some of them are bad, and some of them are neutral, but it has really freaked me out. And then to have that copper exam go the way it did, 2.5 hours, got through it, barely had health, had no skills or mana at all. 2.5 hours of going against the sub bosses, and then in 5 minutes get wiped 3 times, one-shotted, or a whole line wipe, and by the Necrocore in the copper exam. I was like, what? How lazy is that? Put a bunch of hit points on freaking characters put high evade, you can't hit them, and it's attrition. And I didn't have a lot of mana potions. I think I had 3 or 4, and then 3 or 4 nourishing droughts, and now I don't have any. So how am I going to do that one? Unless I wait till the fairy dust event, which could be months away. There are certain spots where they'll drop, but it's not guaranteed, and there's no way to buy them in the game. So I mean, it was real. Why would they put that in there? I mean, why would they prevent people from advancing? And do it in that manner. It really, really upset me. No, I didn't. Oh, no problem, Potter. Thanks for coming in and taking the time. We missed you. I missed you. It's nice to see you, man. Thank you. And no, I didn't. I only did green pulls. I'm not going to put any more money into it. Not after what I've experienced in Guardia. I experienced, since you've been gone, even more bugs. 6 out of 8 days. It was actually 6 out of 7. There was 1 day in there that I didn't experience one. And then in Guardia, I got to the, you know where the, is it 8 or 9, zone 8 or 9, where the golem, you have to right-hand it the right way so it falls through the floor. Do you remember that spot?
I'm glad you made it back safely.
I'm going to have 50, 60s though. Tell you that much. That's all I do anymore. By the way, I thought the fire dragon thing is great, absolutely amazing. To see the old school wizardry, and of course they have the little columns and vector line graphics and the black and the white. To see that was dope. That was amazing, and that brought a lot of memories back. Of course, I couldn't beat the fire dragon. Of course not. But just to be able to see that really made me tear up a little with the original Wizardry. And of course, the original Wizardry didn't have those little columns. That was later, you know. But the first one just had the vector line graphics each move, but that was they knocked it out of the park with that fire dragon thing. I don't think I can get by it, so I can't even get to level 70. So it's I don't think I'll attempt it again. But that moment that you see that, and then the mention of Llylgymn, but I did Proving Grounds first in Knight of Diamonds, so I was the original player. And there are mentions of Llylgymn and other places in the mage request where going to the Necro and having those 3 questions, that was really cool too. I thought they really did a great job, but the bugs are just freaking unbelievable. Anyway, what happened was I got up to the point, and Coffee, who's now Luminardi, she comes in, and told me to look at the floor, which was really nice. I mean, she didn't have to do that. I appreciate that. And so, man, I tried, frick. I gave it a good attempt. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try that. Thank you. If I do it again. I get up there and it's a time thing, and I spend all that time to get to that point, and then you freaking have weird shit happen, and it didn't happen in the dragon thing. more in the copper and the bugs. But guess what bugs I found? So anyway, I get to the place and I see the weakened floors. So I walk over to the golem and I think, you know, I want to check that other corner of that room because it's a weak floor. So I just want to inspect it. I don't want to step on it. I just want to inspect it and why it's there. So I go up there and I'm at the wall and I'm in the corner and the golem's over here and all I got to do is right hand it and drop through and I can get through it. My computer completely locks up. There was no loss of stream. There was no weird thing going on with my internet or anything else. I hit the inspect button, a little thing to inspect, and the whole freaking game crashed. I mean, it didn't crash. It was there. And all you could hear me was pounding on buttons. Bam, 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 right? And so, couldn't move an inch. Couldn't move it off, so I'm stuck. So I'm like, fuck. And so I have to go to Task Manager, and I got to reboot and all that shit. So I get back in the game. I lose my direction, you know, because I'm so freaked out that it bugged right there. That I go, well, am I back? So I hit the forward button and I fall through the floor in that corner and trip the corruption, the sentry down below. And so I'm working on this, you know, zero corruption run. And I trip and I'm like, God, are you freaking shitting me? And you know, I mean, and that bug caused me to do that, which really made me mad. And then I went and lost my bearings and forgot that there was a weak floor there. And that wasn't the path because it was obviously the golem. So I'm mad. And I go through the floor and I don't hit the ground. I don't hit the ground at all. I'm flying like Mary flippin' Poppins. I'm flying around Mary Poppins. I'm up going through frickin' rafters and walls and ceilings, and then I accidentally run into an NPC I can't even frickin' see, and then it gives me a dialogue. I don't even know where the frick I am, and so it was back-to-back jack bugs, and guess what? I had to wheel out and freaking lose all my progress up to the point. I've done this over and over and over again. I had the necrocore on zone 3, the second run, not the first run. The first run I've got a YouTube video of it. It's perfect. Second run, Lavana hits it 5 times with the axe, the Moonlight Axe, which would kill it because it doesn't have a lot of hit points. And it just looks at me and paces, and we've all seen the bug where you kill the NPC, it's standing there, and all your characters start talking to each other or walk by in the end scene, right? Not this time. Not this time. It is just going like this, hoofing and pacing and snorting. It's its turn, but it's dead, so it can't move. So it's doing it for infinity. And so yeah, I've run into every freaking bug imaginable. I mean, even little bugs and crashes, where it just all of a sudden says retry, and I've had to actually hard boot the game. And my computer's pretty freaking fast, and so I checked the streams and everything. There was no glitch or anything in both streams. I mean, it's just crazy. Oh, it's freaking horrible. I'm not kidding. I'm being totally straight up. The problem with Guardia is twofold. Wizardry's always been difficult. That is not the issue. It's not the issue at all. And Guardia, as you know, was a ramp up. And it showed, and we had to actually learn by playing in it to learn better tactics to get through it, right? That's not an issue at all either. The issue that I have is pretty straightforward. Guardia is elaborate. It was made on purpose to be very difficult for a reason, because they didn't have other content after it. So they wanted players to take time to get through it. Not an issue. Not an issue whatsoever. My issue is at my point where I was on the Gatekeeper the first run, before I beat the Gatekeeper, and the map wipe that happened, it actually did more to Guardia than maybe people realized. One, as you know, Potter, I've run into sentries that are right in the middle of 2 squares and they're completely stuck, and they're roaming sentries, not corrosion. They're roaming. They're stuck in the middle and they can't move, but sometimes they're stuck in a path that you only have one way to get through. And you've got to trigger it. And because the way Guardia was made was that if you die and you rise again, you only have maybe 2 seconds top to move away, and you can't see the mini-map of where that encounter is, so you have to wait for it to come up and be quick to move away to not get hit again and die again, and then die again, and then die the 4th time and have to wheel and go back. That was one issue. The number 2 issue, Potter, you saw in real time, live, when I came out of the Duke's room on the first run and went right through the wall and hit the Harkonnen 10. And then, of course, the walls solidify and you're in the locked room because you didn't fight the Gatekeeper first. And you got in there because there was a glitch and you went right through the freaking wall because I hit W twice, right? The other thing is, with the Fog of War that the map wipes did, you couldn't see where the roaming sentries were. They could be right in that cloud of war, and with how fast you have to respond after the battle is over, if you die, you don't have time to hit the freaking button to get out of it, and then you get hit 3 times and you die. Okay, that's another problem. And then the countless bugs like the Necrocore freaking pasting the earth, and I had to reboot. The situation with the room, is that on 8 or 9? I can't remember. The room where the golem, you right-handed and it goes through the floor and you fall down and you pass through, right, without getting any corruption. Now, I'm on the 2nd run, so I don't know about the doll room where I have to actually trigger a corruption guard. And I've done that, and I've got through that point. Right now, I'm in the search for the missing kid. But the thing is, I go over just to inspect something, all of a sudden I lock up, I can't do anything. There is no glitch on my live streams whatsoever. This is a program problem. And I've had it happen one time before. And so all of a sudden I got to reboot again. I come back. I'm kind of upset about that. I press forward not thinking. I fall through the floor, trigger a corruption guard, and I'm trying to work on low corruption, right? And little upset about that, but it was my own fault that I lost my bearings because the game freaking just couldn't use any keyboard whatsoever, any keys. And then I don't even hit the ground. I'm flying in the air like Mary Flippin' Poppins. I'm up here. Doors down here. I'm doing this shit, going through walls, freaking NPCs are down there. I can't even see them, and all of a sudden they're talking to me in a full conversation. I have no freaking clue where I'm at. Guess what? I got to wheel back. I got to get out of there. I had to use the Harkonnen again, personal one. Wheel out of there and lose all that progress that I did. And when you do that over and over in Guardia right now, because nobody's checked it, you couple it with how Guardia was made and the reason it was made that way, and it's got an elaborate story that you really have to figure out and go back and forth and do all the stuff. But then you got bugs in it, and it takes you out of your immersion, and it freaking kills it for you. And for me, I'm an old school Wizardry player. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, it's bad. And I understand it was an accident that wiped the maps in the first place, but I think when the maps got wiped, the placement of everything got put off just a little bit. And that's what's causing the problems in Guardia. And that's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong. But it's the bugs, not the freaking way the Guardia, the quests and everything. Man, they're cool. I mean, shit, the doll quest, there's so many really good shock and awe things there. They're amazing. But I think when the map wipe happened, when it had to reset everything, things were set a little off. I may be wrong. I may be totally wrong. But I've had probably the worst experience that I've had in a game for a long time with Guardia. And it's not because it's difficult. It's not because of the quest. It's not about the storyline or anything else. It really isn't. It just took the immersion out for me, the excitement. So, we'll go back there today. I've got to do the dailies, so I'm going to get through that. But, I mean, does anybody disagree with me? I know that most people that got past it were already past it before the map wipe. So most of the people come in here have already gone to Abyss 4 and freaking beat it. And everybody that comes in here and tells me about Abyss 4, it's freaking amazing. I have 45 level 60s now, and I've been in freaking Guardia for freaking since September. And that stupid map wipe thing really did affect a lot of people. And I know it was an accident. I know they gave compensation. I don't think it was enough, but that's just my personal opinion after experiencing all the bullshit. And I'm tired of going into Guardia and hitting a freaking bug every time I go in there. You know, the last 8 times I've had 2 clean runs. And when you have a clean run, what I'm thinking about when I go in there as an old man, I'm 70 anyway. Shit, will I live long enough to experience Abyss 4? But the thing that I look at is, I'm even thinking, God, man, if I go into Guardia on the live stream, am I going to run into a bug and the 2 to 3 to 4 hours that I spend is going to be totally, completely wiped because it screws me over? Do I even want to do that? Right? And there's people right now in Abyss 1 and 2 that loving the game. And I love the game too. I thought Abyss 1 and 2, and I got the good ending in 2 and 1, and you know what I'm saying? So it really has put a situation where, man, I don't even, on the off streams now, I don't even play. I just do my dailies and just wait for my live streams. And then I worry that in my live stream, I'm going to run into some major bug again and lose all my progress and have to wheel back and do the freaking thing over. And the copper exam, going through that headache for 2.5 hours, having no hit points, and then getting one-shotted in 5 minutes 3 times, and luckily I actually got hit by accident. I hit again and I went into it again, and thank God somebody saved me so I didn't lose the progress there, but told me what to do to be able to get out of that. But holy shit. I believe you're absolutely spot on. Potter said the game also had some serious bugs when it was released, so they had to take time away from future development to fix those early bugs. That's probably why they couldn't dedicate enough time to Guardia, because they really had to focus about Abyss 4 and make sure that Abyss 4 was freaking clean. And from what I've heard, they've done an amazing job with Abyss 4. I'm not going to see it in a long time. This is my second run. I'm not even done. And I'm going to have like 60 fucking... I'm going to be the only player on the American side anyway that has all the characters up to level 60. I tell you that much. Every character they got. Because I keep doing the freaking dailies. Getting them all up. Just saying, screw it, man. Do I want to freaking have that headache again? So no, I think it's a combination of things. And I'm sorry, programmers are freaking, they look at their task sheet and they get their task sheet done. If somebody tells them, hey man, there's a problem with Guardia, fuck that, I'm not doing it. I have these tasks to do. That's what American programmers say, and I know by experience. I know by experience. And it's really shitty. I know by experience. I just watched the guy from Arc Raiders, and I had to chuckle because Arc Raiders got hit by a DOS attack, and people that were working on their tasks, getting them done, were like, "Hey man, I got to get these done, man. No, you've got to deal with this DOS attack. We've got to get this fixed." They were bitching about having to freaking go away from the tasks they were supposed to do and the things they were supposed to do just to get the freaking, when the game got freaking attacked in a DOS attack. I mean, that's crazy enough. So can you imagine where Guardia is on the level of somebody going, hey man, I probably need to clean that up? I just hope nobody else sees it. I've had a horrible situation. It's been a really bad experience. And it's got me to the point where I don't even want to go in there. But we're going. We will. We'll go. We will go. And I've got my 5 more characters or 4 more characters to level up to 60. And if anybody doesn't know, if you want me to show you, that I've got 45 60s at the time, I will. So we'll do our daily supplies. I know it's taken about an hour today.
These are today's supplies.
Don't mean to bitch. I really don't.
Don't forget to collect tomorrow's supplies too.
But for me, games are supposed to be fun. And this ain't fun. Right now. Best game ever made for Wizardry. Best game. Amazing experience in Abyss 1 and 2 and all the side quests. They do great in customer service. Their events are amazing. Their anniversary was off the hook. It was fantastic. Guardia sucks dick. I'm sorry, it's freaking horrible. And it's not because of how it's designed in the sense of the quests and the story and everything else. The bugs are ruining it. And making people wipe and have to do it over and over and over and over and over again, way more than it should be. That's my take on it. And if you disagree, please step up. I won't get mad. Might get a little freaking chipmunky on you. No, I won't. But it does bug me when, you know, and I've heard, and we've watched, and Potter's been here, when people go at me and say, oh, you just suck. Yeah, blow me. I'm sorry. You know, it's just, you know, it's just one of those things. It's been a really weird experience for me, and that's why I'm just doing dailies offline. And I do my 4 live streams a week with Wizardry, and hope and pray that we don't have a bug today. But we'll try it.
Got some special supplies for you.
I mean, there are rewards and everything. It's best in gacha gaming. It's best. Absolute best.
Don't forget to collect tomorrow's supplies too.
And then you got the experience in Guardia, and it just sucks. And I think, Potter, because you were there when it happened, you remember my attitude towards Wizardry and Guardia when I first got there, right? And how excited I was, and that was the night that I was going to take on the Gatekeeper when I logged into that. And it's been absolute crap ever since. I mean, there's cool moments with when you finally get to them, but it was brutal. Brutal.
Anything catch your fancy?
So we'll do the dailies. And by the way, just so everybody knows, for those new that haven't watched me before, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 53, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 50. I just took him through the exam, so good, 62. 60 for Alex. 60, 60, 60, 60. 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60. I'm not lying. I got 45 level 60s. And we'll go down. 57 finally with Shio. Got her on a free pull, by the way. And 55, I've got Ursa at 60. And I've got Aldrich. Also a free pull. All these were free pulls. So, yeah,
Anything catch your fancy?
it's real. It's real. Probably get one shot. Oh shit, did I take the wrong request? Retrieve my little sack dolls that fled? Oh fuck. Okay. At least it's back. I didn't even do it this time. I love the sack doll going into this Sand Cavern Caves. I mean, I love that quest. I didn't even do it. Didn't even do it. But we'll do it again.
Anything catch your fancy? Yeah.
In fact, I tried it once last week. I went down there and ended up going through the first and second floor and didn't find one of them. And that's how I got a lot of my 60s up.
May you find success.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm not excited anymore about it. Just not. Took out my immersion and just threw it down the toilet.
Underlings.
Oh, fuck. I'm in the wrong goddamn thing. See, I'm so freaking upset about the damn thing. son of a gun. I just wasted
My
that.
grand flourish. We speak through dance. That's right.
Trivial.
Yeah, and that's a cool thing, Potter. That's a great thing. Copper Exam is just a freaking high HP. They just piled on a bunch of HP and put a high evade on them and just can't believe that's why I was.
Have a good one.
Sorry, guys, I did it wrong daily. That was my fault. But throw a bunch of HP on it and just attrition you to death. I mean, it just pretty lazy, I thought. There was no trying to get by in a certain strategy. I mean, I know in the explanation was you could try it with lower characters, which now you do have to because you're not going to have any mana or nourishing drought because they just don't drop enough. They're rare spots. You're lucky if you get one. I mean, I know of 3 spots to look. Do I want to do that every freaking day for 2 months to get enough potions? Fuck no. The item shop in game. Do you think they'd sell them? Hell no. Let's wait for the fairy quest. It might come a month from now or 2 months from now to get enough to even attempt it again. So if you do it once and you go for all 4, which is a mistake, because you're not going to have the skill points or mana points. So they want you to go for like 2 sub-bosses, get them out of there, and have the other 2 or 1 left, and then take the Necrocore and maybe get lucky. But no way to replenish your mana or your nourishing drought. And high extreme hit points on freaking mundane sub-bosses with high evade. So you miss, and it just kills your skill points and use every skill point, freaking mana point you got just to get by it. Now you're at half health. You got no skill points or mana. You got no scrolls left, and now you got to take on the Necrocore. And it's got the 1-hit Doom Spear, and it's got the AoE 1 line that'll wipe out on a 1-shot your whole line and take it all out, even if you do have the appropriate spells up. I mean, it's, yeah, fun. A lot of fun. It's great. Really impressed.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern.
I'm sorry, I'm being honest. And I'm being a little facetious in how I'm acting about it, but in the fact that I'm emphasizing that I'm pissed off about it, that I'm not happy. But, I'm going to turn off the computer, I'm going to go play Arc Raiders and have a blast. And it's more difficult, and it's fun. It's freaking amazingly fun. And how game companies don't get that and then stack these stupid quests up or leave bugs in and don't understand why the player base doesn't play it. Just fries me, gets me upset.
The requests are this way. Oh my.
Yes, you guys are the best programmers in the world. Yes, you're elite. Player doesn't know shit. Absolutely.
I shall pray for your success.
But you forgot the games have to be fun too. Should be fun. Love the game. I really recommend it to anybody. But when you get to Guardia, expect some problems.
I only have business with corpses.
My grand flourish.
I didn't even come on yesterday because I didn't even want to deal with it. I was so mad. Yeah, it'll take me about 3 more months, Potter. Why are they limiting people again from being able to advance?
Eat this.
Because their next content is Abyss 4 and people have already solved it.
Don't you know I go all out? My grand flourish.
I hope
We
Abyss
speak
4 is clean when if I ever get there. I hope that it's clean. I really do. I hope I don't find any bugs. But I have stopped putting money into it. I have the banners I want. They can't entice me to put money into the game anymore. It's an amazing game in its own right. It's the best wizardry game ever made. But you know, if that kind of stuff keeps happening, there's no way that I want to put more of my resources into it. And I helped the dev team by buying banners. I probably spent $500 to $750 in this game. No more. No more.
This will do it. I pierce.
Till they fix Guardia. Till they fix the copper exam. No more. Took the excitement right out of me.
What, that I could control my own corpse?
Eat this. Our traits don't match.
Dwarven alarm. Meaningless battle. Such
You're all
waste.
just so strong.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
The requests are this way.
Oh, it's the week. It's the start of the new week. Boy, I got to do another daily. Boy, sorry I took a lot of time on my soapbox. Hey, Regina. How are you? I'm live streaming. Yeah. Bye.
If you please.
What's up? Hey, Regina. I'm live streaming. What's up? How are you?
Okay. As long as you're okay, buddy, I'm checking on you.
I'm doing good.
Hey, love you, bye.
Love you too. Bye.
What a pain in the neck. Welcome, travelers.
Don't you know I go all out? My grand flourish. We speak through dance. That's me.
Look well.
Uh-oh.
I pierce.
Man, it didn't take any damage. That's gonna hurt. Hopefully I don't get one-shotted. in the daily. Let's see, maybe.
Eat this.
Stand back. This could be dangerous. Dwarven alarm.
We're in dailies.
Flourish. We speak through dance. That's how we.
You left me in the lurch.
Fortunate.
What happened to me?
Totally fortunate. Well, let's do it again. Hey, double shot, baby. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, fortunate again. Holy shit.
What happened to me?
Down to 40. God, you gotta be shitting me.
I'm here.
Oh my god. Well,
Eat this.
Dwarven alarm.
Can we have taken any longer?
gotta love this. And here's another little pet peeve, and just a pet peeve that I don't understand, but maybe somebody can explain it. Some of you guys can explain it to me. So we've got the
The requests are this way.
the guild tags, which give 4 guild tags, and you can take it at Abyss 3, Abyss 2, and Abyss 1. So it's only 4 guild tags. That's all you get. So
Safe travels.
we go to the Royal Capital, Abyss 1. And the request
Welcome to the Guild Tavern, where legends are born. Anything catch your fancy?
is, again, 4 guild tags. So why would I do the harder one in Abyss 3 and risk maybe getting a one shot of my characters when I can go to Abyss 1 and get the same guild tags? There's no ramp up. Who came up with that idea?
Have a good
I mean, it's just, that's a question. So there's no reason for me to do it at the harder level because you get 4 guild tags either way. And really, it should be like, 4, 8, and 12, especially with copper in there, because you need guild tags. So, yeah, you don't see the point either. Yeah, I don't see it either. And it's just playing your own game and seeing these things from a player perspective, but we don't know shit because we aren't the top programmers in the world. But a lot of us play Wizardry from day one. Just an idea. Just an idea.
Welcome.
And that we might have good ideas, or at least observations that may ruin other people's experience, and we care about what people feel about this game because we're so invested, because we played Surtex Wizardry, and this Wizardry is the best Wizardry ever made, and nobody wants to see it fail. Maybe.
What
Maybe
do you
that's it.
seek? Everything to your liking?
I like this.
Very good.
You know, I do this 30 times, I get 300 gems. And then I do the dailies, get through that. That's another 20, so that's 900 gems a month. I mean, they're great on in-game gems. And then their patches and their maintenance, they give 200 to 300 gems, you know, 4 times a month. And then you've got the weeklies and all the events. And I mean, you can get at least 1 or 2, sometimes 3 character pulls per month free. Yeah. What gacha game does that? None. Second to none.
I am always ready to serve.
But the weak thing is the current bugs. And especially in Guardia, because people are loving Abyss 1. I mean, that's the most epic thing that happens after that battle. It brings everybody on board. I mean, and a lot of them don't even know what happened between Knights of Diamonds and Legacy, and on a smaller scale, albeit. But it still was a shock to us back then, and it's in line with the Wizardry lore, and they did an epic thing with when you go back to town after that boss fight. Absolutely freaking epic, and a lot of us were totally pulled in at that point. I mean, just boom, freaking amazing.
Are you ready?
Abyss 2 is pretty damn clean as well. I didn't see anything major in there. I actually loved it. Even when I found Guardia was too hard for me, I went back and did Abyss 2 good ending. And then came back, and then I found it easier, and I was getting up there, and I was going to attack the gatekeeper. It was all set, and I freaking turned on the computer, and all the maps are gone. All our personal maps are gone. And it caused a problem. In fact, 2 days ago, I just went back and I was trying to get this event done with the 2,000 chests or whatever, how many there were. It wasn't 2,000, but it was a lot of chests. And so I was just going through Abyss 1, going back and forth, 1 through 8, and finally got it all done. But I hadn't even been back. There were like 4 of them that were half wiped. The maps were all gone again. I mean, the maps were gone, but it was done in September when that happened? And they apologized, and they said it was an accident and wasn't intended, and they apologized, and they gave us rewards for it, you know? And everybody makes mistakes, and, you know, I hope that person that, you know, actually did the code wasn't chewed out or treated poorly. I mean, it's an accident. But even 2 days ago, I have maps still that are wiped from that September.
I'm
Yeah.
rather used to this place by now.
Oh, did I go 4? I didn't go. I went to the wrong one. Oh, shit. I forgot to go to freaking Guardia and get the freaking blessing. So this isn't going to work in Guardia. I forgot to do that. I get off on a tangent, man. Get off on a tangent, so we're going to get rocked today. Thank you all for watching, though. Thanks for talking with me. I appreciate it. Sorry I'm not showing a lot of cool stuff and anything innovative or new.
I sense enemies.
Do I want to get... No, I don't. Just get it done.
I go.
There's an enemy.
So I'm getting the guild tags.
They're so weak. You want to handle it?
You would leave this to me?
Hopefully this one of the bunnies doesn't one-shot character with 41 fortitude.
Yeah.
No, gonna get it. No, tried. Didn't do the special, thank God. That would be fine. I have had my MC at level 60 one shot in by a bunny in this maze doing this. Yeah, but still, Abyss 2, 3, and 1, and
They're quicker than I thought.
Potter always does the Abyss 1 quest 2, and Potter said also you get 6 tags after you reach Abyss 4. Great, but you know, it really should be ramped up between the 3 abysses, you know, and then Abyss 4 should be even more. It's hard to get tags in game. I used all mine for Abyss for level 70, just used them to get all my characters up and equipped. And I said, hey, I'm gonna, you know, I don't think there's any way I'm getting by it the way they got it set up. And like in Arc Raiders, I go in and I go, I'm gonna do the matriarch today. I'm gonna rock some butt on the matriarch. I'm gonna go and do the harvester and try for a blueprint. I'm gonna do this. The excitement, you know, and man, there are players that want to rock it, and they do. And the arc's even harder than the players at times. And you lose all your stuff, and you're like, man, I'll get him next time. Get him next time. It's all positive. Why? Because the game is really solidly designed, and there aren't any breaking bugs in there. There were exploits that people were using, and I'm a straight up player. I'm not going to use those, so I never got in trouble for that, and I never will. I don't cheat like that, and I don't use cheats, so I'll never get in trouble for that either. But from the standpoint of actual game thing that all of a sudden you glitch and you can't do shit, like this game, and this game was up for Game of the Year too. It really was good. Really is good. The immersion goes out to the point where you're like, boy, am I going to get into 2 or 3 bugs today?
You're my dinner.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was really cool.
Meaningless battle.
I didn't get any on the polls, Potter. I tried, man, but you know, I wasn't really excited about it either. I don't know about that. Is it a comic or a video or a movie? I'm not sure. I really don't know about those 4 characters whatsoever. So I'm, you know,
Quite easy, really.
and we haven't seen a Lord class, you know. I'm not, that stuff I understand because it's really hard. I mean, how are you going to put a bishop class in this game when the items you don't need to identify like you did in the originals? I mean, that's going to be really freaking hard. And a lot of the design and what they've done is really solid and really cool. And then there's stuff you scratch your head at, and you're just like, is anybody really checking this shit out? I mean, am I going to be able to slay the fire dragon with this group? Probably not. I made 3 good attempts, though. The last one, I just got wiped. The fire dragon made 4 attacks in a row on right off the start, and I was like, what? And I was doing the same thing both times, and I just got freaking
I can't believe I didn't.
Jones, man. It was like something. But what was amazing about the fire dragon was the fact of, and I know you can explore that back area. I didn't choose that first, so I'm stuck on the fire dragon.
If you
But I was so impressed that it was old school Wizardry that, man, they knocked it out of the park with that. That's something that brings you back and makes you want to go, wow, that's so cool. I have to go to the warehouse.
Beware traps.
Of course, I blew my blessings, so that's going to be a problem. This one won't work in Abyss 3. And there's 4 attacks here.
Sloppy.
This is where I actually go to, if I have to get Abyss type characters or have to kill humanoids or semi-humanoids.
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
What's inside?
Also with the dragon.
Is this something I can do?
Wasn't with the dragon. When I was doing the chest thing,
Quite easy, really.
I experienced that damn stand-up thing where you hit the space bar and or your mouse and damn thing stands up and you lose the chest. Happened about 8 times in this one, and it happens everywhere. And I don't know what the deal is, but if you hit the key too hard, all of a sudden it stands up the character. That's been in game since day 1 that I played, and I played last week in May was when I played. And that's annoying because it's happened to me with resin characters too. I hit trying to time that damn thing. I hit it too hard, and all of a sudden the character stands up. My character's dead. I don't get another chance of resin them. And I mean, that bug has been there since day 1. I don't know if it's there on phone, but it is there on PC. And I play exclusively on PC. I don't play on my phone. I mean, I back up everything on my phone, but I do not play on it.
I go.
I play on my PC. And at least we haven't seen the bug where I kill one of the characters and my party walks by him. Now on the Necrocore, the second run, program thought it was still the Necrocore's move and it's dead. It has no hit points. So I just sat there and paced, and it took me 7 minutes or 8 minutes to figure it out that this wasn't going to get better. And of course, hard boot later. Luckily, I didn't have to fight the Necrocore again. Luckily, when I did come back, it took some time, but when I got back, I realized that I beat it. And I was in the Lunardi speech when I got back. No chest, though, no nothing.
Strike first and win.
They're quicker than I thought.
Potter, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Saw Ultra the other day, too. Ultra came in on Arc Raiders and watched. That was pretty cool.
You take us up against peons again, you deal with us.
Boring. You lot deal with this. is this?
So, we'll go turn this in and then go to Guardia. I was going to try for,
I need a stiff drink.
yeah, I need a drink after this too. Was going to try the guild exam again, you know, and maybe just do 2 bosses with no
Welcome to the
freaking
Guild
health,
Tavern.
but no heal spells or, I mean, no mana spells or skill spells or potions, I mean. But it was just like,
Anything that's your
oh my
fancy?
god. I don't want to be pissed off.
I'm glad you made
I
it.
really
safely.
don't. You needed to reach pity for Nikki. Man, that's pretty good. Did you pay to get him? Or did you get him in free pulls, Potter? So you did get 2 of them. That's cool. And there's 4, correct? There's 4 of them? Oh, I hope you do. I hope. See, I saw Ultra the last time I played Arc Raiders, or
Share or not.
time before. We had a good talk. Don't usually get a lot of Wizardry people watching lately. Probably because I'm bitching about it. Which, you know, I don't mean to bitch. I mean, if the bugs weren't there, I wouldn't say anything. I'd be happy. And that's 30 gems. Times 30, it's 900 gems a month. Oh, you paid for the 2 bone packs? Right on, the green ones. Cool. I'm so upset about Guardia that, and the Copper Exam. I mean, both of them are really pissing me off. I'm like, why would you do that? I mean, it makes no sense. Maybe from a money standpoint, but what it's going to do is turn off your players. Don't get it. I really don't get it. Another 200, that's nice. Arcan, hey. Man, there's 10 more warped ones and I get this done. Defeat enemy humans. I could do that on just one run here. Another 200 gems. Huh. I need how many equipment? Enhance it 10 times. Open chest 50. Okay, that and complete Chancellor Serpent's request. I don't have it yet, I don't think. Well, I think I do. That's killing a dragon, I think. Defeat 4 demi-humans and 10 warped ones and 40, and I can do these in like 3 runs of where I was. Alrighty.
Have a good one.
Well,
We have rooms available. All the adventurers pick this room. Thank you.
so
Had a good sleep? Do come again.
Well, get that. Might as well get the gems while I got them, instead of go to where I thought I was going to go.
This place is.
You guys notice I'm avoiding Guardia like the plague. There's a reason. Just too many bugs. It's too bad. It's a really cool instance. It really is. And I'll probably go back to it on Tuesday. I don't know. Sure not going to do it offline either. I'm going to just do my dailies and just get my characters level up. Really bummed about it. Very upset about it. Okay, well, I didn't know that, so now I do. So this is going to take one run, maybe two. Minotaur's up on this level. Gotta have my full characters to take it.
Get cracking.
And we'll go right to this area. We're gonna hit a chest, so that's a good thing. Otherwise, I go get the chest. Actually, let's go get the chest.
Let's make a move.
So, I changed a little bit.
Treasure.
I will go up into floor 8 and get that second part of the Hound quest done today. I'll try to do that. And, but I think we're just going to get some green gems today. In-game gems. Really pays. It pays to click on the compendium and get those all filled out. It pays dividends all the way around to do your dailies and the daily at the gem store with the 10 extra gems. So you get 30 a day. And then doing these quests,
I go.
you know, it's really important to do so. But it's a great game.
There's an enemy.
Okay. There's two types of this guy. One's a one is cool where he gives you something, and this is the one where they attack you.
They're so weak. You want to handle it?
Not to put old people in, mother.
Here.
Not here.
No, switch to my A team, and we'll go up to Guardia for just a minute.
I'm tingling to see what secrets lie within.
Hopefully I don't lose this chest. No, didn't. I don't know what the deal is with hitting the damn thing too hard.
Oh, open it quick.
And it just backs
This
off.
Something I can do?
We might see it today, we might not.
Quite easy, really.
Oh, got hit in. Okay, I'm gonna get some food once we get here because it's 4 encounters and hopefully we get. Probably have to do this twice, but we will move up to this location. Gonna get hit 4 times here.
Well then.
And that should give me 10 characters that I need. Or 8. I'll have to do it
Do
again.
clear the way if you would be so kind.
I'm gonna get some food. I'll be right back.
They're quick.
Thank you all for your patience. Thanks for watching today. I really appreciate it. I really do. And I'm sorry. I'm just, it's just really unhappy with the bugs in Guardia, and the copper exam was just brutal. I couldn't believe it.
No sooner started than done.
You take us up
Hi,
against peons again, you deal with them.
I'll try to be happy and cheery the next time. I will be playing Archraves tonight. I'm about 3 days from resetting to level 1 and taking the expedition. Kind of excited about it. I know I'm losing all my blueprints, which kind of sucks. I only have 50 some of 74 or 76. So I don't have all the blueprints anyway, but there are some really good blueprints I'd like to keep, but you lose your blueprints, you get 5 skill points based on everybody else, and you also get 12 spaces in your inventory. So, and you get some bonus percentages in interactions in the game. It's not a lot, but I think in the long run, if I do it 2 or 3 or 4 times, that it'll probably be cool. And you know what? I'd like to experience the game again now, knowing how the game works a lot better. And we'll see how long it takes me to get there. 40 demi-humans. We already got that. So we got the demi-humans. And that's a weekly. There we go. Did I get gems? 200 gems. Score. And I get 500 tomorrow, so that's good. That's into the depths. Okay. And I'll get up for a minute. Hey, buddy, do you need food? Be right back. Thank you.
I should have.
Little bit. Clean that up. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that.
Is this something I can do? Quite easy, really.
Yeah, we should have more attacks here. I'm gonna just take a break here while I need to stand up. And what I'll do is I need to finish that search for the child. I gotta get the hound, so I'm gonna do that quest
Against peons again, you deal with them.
today. And we're just trying to get my 200 gems in. There should be one more attack here. There it is. And this is floor 5 of this one. And this is where you get, I need 10 of these, so probably have to do this twice. Usually get about 8.
Well, that was
And
surprisingly easy.
been a little gimpy today, so I'm gonna try to get groceries. Hopefully I can get them. And let's see what we got here on the map. We'll go out. Do the auto move
Let's make a
back.
move.
I don't think I got enough, so I'm gonna have to do this one more time. We'll go to Guardia, 8th floor, and go to the storage room.
They're so weak. You want to handle it?
So it's the start of the week, so
They're quicker than I thought.
we got the dailies done. I did have a double one shot on my backup characters. I have 45 level 60s. This is how I get them up, using the dailies every day. And we'll put the main group in and go to Guardia. I forgot to go get the blessing from Guardia today, so they don't have a blessing. They've got one from Abyss 1. That's not going to help too much. And still having problems with kidney stone a little bit.
Is this something
But I'm
I
also
can
having
do?
an issue with my hip.
Quite easy, really.
Woke up on the wrong side of the bed today.
What in the world?
Okay.
Search paused. Returning.
Go back.
Give me a break already.
Ouch. And let's see here. Where's the chest? Gotta finish those quests.
Well then, shall we?
Oh man.
I think there's a trap. Beware traps.
See how close we are here. Defeat 40 undead. Not gonna do that today. I need 2 more ones. And 6 treasure chests. So just get the 2 warp ones in this one. Get the chest, get it closer. Then move on to Guardia.
There's an enemy. They're so weak. You want to handle it?
Hopefully we'll get through.
Yeah. There's an enemy.
Treasure.
I'm tingling to see what secrets lie within.
Haven't seen any bugs today. That's a good thing. Usually you don't in Abyss 1 and 2. You will see the one where you kill a character and or kill a creature and it's standing there and your party goes by it. Of course, I had the worst one where it was the Necrocore on the second run in Zone 3 and it just paced the ground forever because it thought it was its turn and it was already dead. So there has been that. Also, every once in a while when you throw a spell, your character will all of a sudden, instead of pointing at the opponent creatures, it'll point at the side of the wall. I've experienced that with use and get stuck that way. Luckily, I guess you can, I read somewhere that you can hit auto and attack and it'll fix it, but I've only had that happen once,
Well
and
then,
that was
shall we?
right after this last patch, day after. They still are throwing some of their spells at the side, which is really weird. I don't know why that is. You know, the evade spell, for example, instead of out in front of you like it used to be when you first played, set out to the side, but they actually point at the wall and they don't do anything and you can't attack anything because you can't click on the creatures. See, the only way to get out of it is click auto. I'm living on the edge with Kira right here. I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now then.
Beware traps.
Is this something I can do?
Get as many chests as I can up here while I'm doing these runs. Finish those quests that way. And we should be at the spot. Oh man, I got an attack right away. Didn't want to do that. We're gonna get out of this. We need 2, so we should get about 8.
My grand flourish. We speak through dance. That's
I pierce. Worry not for me.
And yes, I give my common characters that don't talk. There's about 12 of them. I get them up to 62. So. Well, before I could hit.
Get him now.
So that's 6 of those. I needed 2.
That
You
was
take us up
surprisingly
against
easy.
peons again.
I need
you
12
deal
total
with
before you can do anything. You get hit. So
You.
it's really bad with the bugs in Guardia right now because you don't have a chance to move out of it. So that's 8. You get 4 here.
Don't let this chance pass.
So we're 1 short. Might well do it again. Might as well do it again. Just get it done.
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
And I think that's it here. I need 11. Yeah, let's do it one more time.
Well,
That's
then,
how you get your quest done, get your gems. It's a little time consuming, but you know, it's better than not knowing if you're gonna run into a bug or not in Guardia, man. That's been rough. Ever since that map wipe, man. It has been brutal. I've been there since September. And it's really taken the immersion out of the game for me. Love the game. It's fantastic. I mean, it's the best Wizardry ever made, like I said, and their customer service is really good. They're giving gems to the player base is amazing. Their events are amazing. I mean, that Dragon event knocked it out of the park with the old school Wizardry in the back with the vector line graphics. And it was really
They're
impressive.
so
I mean, it was
You wanna
really
handle
impressive.
it?
I do have 2 videos put up on that dragon encounter that are really cool. And man, they knocked it out of the park with that.
Something's here.
But nothing any of us can do can change it, you know? We just gotta hope they see it themselves. And if they do, they have time enough to fix it, you know? Before other people run into it. But it's been really brutal for me, and I just, you know, I've really been kind of disgusted with the fact that I keep running into the bugs. And I thought my first run was bad enough, but my second run was even freaking worse. Do it one more time. Finish that off, get as many gems as I can.
Get cracking.
Got 4 chances up here. And if we can get the chest, that actually
Let's just go.
might finish a couple quests there too. What's nice is you can run into the bone collector and you might get a pink bone. And I've actually had 3 legendaries off those pink bones, which is pretty cool.
Is this
There's a
something
lot
I
of
can
great
do?
points about the game. Oh shit. There's a lot of great points about the game that, you know, I don't talk about that I really, really enjoy. And like I said, 1 and 2 Abyss are very well done. And it takes a while to debug and figure out where these bugs are coming from.
I'm tingling
So,
to
you
see
know,
what secrets
I
lie
just wish
within.
they would acknowledge that they're there and that they're going to fix them. I really do. Because if I know that they're going to fix them, then I'm not as upset as I am right now. Music, the ambience, Abyss 1 and 2 were off the hook. And Abyss 3, like I said, is really, really difficult. It's got a great storyline and could have been really awesome, but when you run into bugs
I sense
almost
enemies.
every day, and some of them are really bad,
Boring. You lot deal with this.
it knocks you right out of the game. Just knocks you out of the game. And because I do pay for stuff, and I do feel like, you know, that Dracon's done an amazing job in all these other things, aspects of the game, that, you know, I do want to give stuff and help them get more content and everything else. And it does help when I, you know, buy those packs. But like I said, after experiencing this last thing and that double whammy, Mary Poppins freaking hard boot of my computer, and then
I suppose that's passable.
getting disoriented when I come back because I've had to deal with that, get it back up, and then all of a sudden move and fall down and set off corrosion that you wouldn't have done, you know, because you already knew the golem was going to go through the floor. You just wanted to check that one square out. When you went to expect, the whole game freaking music was going, everything else, but your keyboard is going bap, 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 and there's nothing. Then you fall through the floor and you don't hit the floor. You're freaking Mary Poppins flying through walls and ceilings and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, that I'm an old man. I'm going to repeat it, repeat it, and repeat it until somebody hears. Because you know what? Bark like a freaking junkyard dog in a corner until somebody listens and actually checks. And that's how you get things done. I hate to say it, but it does work.
Quite easy, really.
Underlings.
Then I get a ninja chest here. I wish I would have been in Abyss 4 when that happened. Or Abyss 3. It's too bad. But hopefully it doesn't disappear. I've had it disappear before. Because you hit the space button, your player stands up and you lose a chest. On the random chests, for the random encounters, the chest disappears. If it is placed on the map, the chest does not
Don't cramp my
disappear.
style.
Once you get lucky. Okay. No, I thought I was going to get one-shotted there, but that's all right.
I suppose that's passable.
Okay. Look and see what we got here.
A tricky one.
And what do we got behind the door? Another 200 gems. Yay, yay. Might even have a pull right here. I don't know. I know I got 500 coming tomorrow. Did I get... Oh, yeah, baby. Eh. Let me see here. One thing. I run 40 undead monsters. Okay. 8 warp ones. Could be possible. I only got 2 so far, so if I get 3 groups of 3, I should make it. And equipment. So I need to go back. Even if I don't make it here. No, I'm not going to make it. I'm only going to get 5 or 6. See how many gems we have when we get back. I just did a free pull. So if I do have enough, this will be my second free pull. Might as well end with a free pull.
Strike first to win.
So I think that this is going to finish it. I need 2 more 3s. I know there's one more in here. Yeah, maybe not. Try to force it. There's usually 4 encounters here. There's 1. This should be a 3.
Get him now.
Nope, 2. So I'm not going to finish it. That's all right.
Yes.
But this is where you get the most. You can quickly do it on floor 5 in this area.
Who are they?
Somebody's here. Huh?
Oh.
Might as well finish that.
Huh. Boring. You lot deal with this. Don't you know not to put old people out, mother?
Not here. Not here. Don't make me deal with the peons.
Oh.
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
What's inside?
Well, you get a decent amount of chests on a run like this. You just do it over and over until you get it done. I did want to check everything though. Because you never know, you can run into the bone collector here. Okay, we're going to go out. Going to go to the guild. I'm going to do one more thing. And then...
Let's just go.
Just gotta watch out for the bunnies. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good there.
What is this?
Forgot to go to Wizardry and
I was thinking about
use the
going back.
blessing there. That was my fault. Okay, return to town. Yeah, it's raining hard.
Welcome.
Gotta get groceries today. That's gonna be fun. You only get paper bags.
All the adventurers pick. Thank you.
Great.
That's it? Should I look for another party?
Had a good sleep?
Alrighty.
Do come again.
Welcome. How can I help you today?
And with these guys, let's just upgrade them a little bit. They're my backups, but I do upgrade. And when I
What
have
is
to.
it?
Reinforced.
Oh, no.
Come back in one piece.
No bueno. But I did set me here for ooh, it was short. I didn't think it would be short. Damn. So I do have to complete the Chancellor Serpent's request. Okay. Well, that's good to know. You
Who's going to be in your party?
go to
Some of them
Landville.
look so scary. Maybe I should kill them before they kill me.
That I've never heard before.
Don't expect anything from me. I won't.
Well met. All of you. Doctor, look. Everyone looks so
Everyone looks mean. What have you got me into?
Okay.
good and reliable team there. Have a good one.
Do want to say one thing?
Welcome. All the adventurers, thank you. Had a good sleep?
That's
Do
it.
come again.
This place is as gloomy as always.
Doing weeklies and dailies and special events. Oops, missed it. Alrighty. Okay, what we got here?
Welcome, welcome. Something to sell?
I'll keep it. Well, keep that too.
sure about this? Many thanks. You sure about this? Many thanks. Thanks for the business.
I think it's at 8. I think it's right at 8. I don't think it's at 9. It might be. We'll look.
I'm rather used to this place by now.
Find out shortly. Okay, yeah, it's right over here. It's in this area. I have to go here. Guaranteed. Yeah.
Could that be what?
Have I already hit that? I think I have. Yeah, I went through the wall. What am I saying?
Someone's here.
I've already seen that. I believe is right here. And I've got to set up the alarm to do it, which sucks. There it is.
Wait,
There's something in there. Monsters are raiding the pantry.
come on.
It's not like they'd even eat wheat. Get rid of them quickly.
Perhaps some coordination
Holy
is in
fuck.
order.
All right.
So grim.
Oh shit, I'm on auto. I didn't mean to be on auto. That is gonna hurt. It's still on auto. I clicked it off and it didn't go off. Oh my god. That hurt. That really hurt. My luck. I was on auto. That was my fault. Saw me click it off. Damn. Yay.
Doctor,
Well, he's gonna leave a mark.
this shall be your requiem.
No, I lived through that round. Gonna get attacked through the door, probably. Not through the door, but yeah, they're gonna be a little bit harder than I think.
Go away!
Yeah, it's a great miss. Okay, and we're just gonna throw
My
all
grand flourish. We speak through
everything at
dance.
them.
That's our way.
Help me.
took one of them out. Gonna take it in that chin now. Don't attack the Minotaurs. Oh my god, it attacked the Minotaurs, attacking the front row. Yeah, well. That kind of hurt.
I'll make you feel really good.
Missed. Good.
I will heal you. Wounds be healed.
Okay.
Justice be served. Oh no. Help me.
Okay, can we get through this? Both of them are charms, so we're gonna go with the left one.
Go away.
Okay. There you go. That woke him up.
I
Oh
will
my
not
god,
give up.
that was brutal. That was brutal.
Don't you know I
Go
go
for
all
the charm.
out? My grand flourish. We speak through dance. That's our way.
Double charm, so I don't have to worry about defending.
You shall learn.
Trying to get as much damage as possible.
Thanks. That helps. I will heal you. Wounds be healed.
Thank you.
Let's try this.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Both still charmed, so that's a good thing. Not charmed, and he got hit.
Don't you know I go
And
all
can I
out?
get him again?
My grand
Might have to
flourish.
confuse him here.
We speak through
Say it.
dance. That's our way.
Are they both charmed or not? Up, there's your bug. There's your bug. There is your bug right there. If this damn thing freaking bails on me and the left Minotaur's dead. You guys see that? Left Minotaur's dead.
You shall learn.
Yay, team. Every freaking day. Every day I've been in Guardia. Almost every day. Really poor. I mean,
Doctor, let us give some support. Now, show me your strength.
gonna do it again?
Yes, yes, yes.
I threw 5 of those at the necrocore. And it was doing the same thing as that left Minotaur. Left Minotaur is dead, by the way, and is still standing. But it could trigger the fact that the game thinks it's still there, and I'll have to hard boot. Every stinking day.
Go away.
Well,
My grand flourish. We speak through dance. That's our way.
okay. It did get me out of it. That's good. But as you can see, the one was dead and it was standing there, so. Wheat. You acquired wheat. You now have all the necessary ingredients. Please check with the Adventurers Guild. So I think I've got to go back now, right? Okay. Alrighty. Let's go. You have an encounter back here. How we doing? I think we're okay. Let's get out of here. So at least we got that done. Reki anytime. By the way, shout out to Reki Reckless, Reki_Reckless on Twitch.tv. And please check out his channel. We raided him last night after the chess was over, and it was fun going into your room. Enjoyed the conversation, man. It was cool. Anytime. Glad to help. Okay, playing a little wizardry here, and go back and get that request done.
What is that?
It's Reckless Reki. Is that what it is? Reckless Reki? Reckless_Reki? Probably is backwards. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Reckless_Reki. Let's do a shout out. Let's see if it works. What the fuck happened? What did I just do? Whoa. Whoa, I just moved. Sorry. It didn't recognize I was in the screen. Sorry about that. That was a good way to kill myself there. Okay. Huh. Didn't give it to me. Am I misspelling it? Or is it all underscore? Undercase? Let's try it undercase. Smaller case, I mean undercase. My bad. Huh. It's not working for me. I don't know why it isn't. I must be spelling it wrong or something. But anyway, you guys get the drift. It's Reckless Reki on Twitch.tv. And thank you. It was fun. I enjoyed it last night too.
Time to go back.
We're going to see the Hound Trainer, aren't you? That's right.
Right.
Well then, let's go. Okay. As instructed, you bring Eugene, VD requested, Guardian boar meat, and wheat.
Good meat and grain too.
I wasn't expecting you
to find
so much.
in such a
Nice.
short time. You're pretty good, though not as good as my hounds, I'll wager. You're a fool for not realizing I told you to gather more than twice what I needed. But you got gumption.
What a spiteful thing to say.
I'll put my faith in you. I can trust you with my prized hound. Baby, come. She's the most experienced hound in my kennel.
Okay. Explain the details of the request once again. Searching for a child, right? Do you have something with a child's scent on it? Torn cloth. And Eugene, what you have, and he holds it out for BB to smell.
Yeah.
Find the scent, my hound will be able to track the child. You hear me? Go on and find a trace of the same scent. After giving the dog a reassuring pat on the head, Eugene turns to face you. This hound means a great deal to me. You hear me? Don't you dare put him in harm's way.
Do you have some time?
Anyone heading out from Guardia Fortress has to pass through this town. Let's start by sniffing around for Liam's scent in town. He responds enthusiastically. Okay. He sniffs all around but doesn't seem to find anything.
Well, good day, adventurer. What a good outcome.
Leave this matter to me.
Wow, it is raining so hard. Ugh. Hey, it was fine. We didn't hear him at all. We just knew that you went and raided Elias, so I went to his channel, and then you came in later. So no, I never heard him. I just heard you. That was it. You were fine. It's totally cool with that, and it's cool to see other perspectives. It really is. I'm just trying to do this. I wonder if
Which request will you be taking?
this is going to get me into trouble. Because I'm going to have to go get groceries today. And it is freaking coming down outside.
Safe travels.
Having a little bit of trouble walking too, so I want to go to different places. So let's try the inn. Woof woof. Baby barks as if they notice something and sets off running.
Right.
They found the sense, let's go after it. Man, is it going to happen here? I don't know. Totally understand. Totally understand. I was there too. As you arrive at the western edge of town, Baby's ears prick up and they dash off.
Good job.
Baby seems to have found the child, a skilled guide indeed. There seems to be a number of abandoned houses scattered around here.
I see someone.
Look, there. Baby runs toward three ruffians who are dragging along a child. Baby woof. Baby takes a threatening stance and barks at the ruffians. Ruffian kick Baby, knocking them down.
Damn.
It's your dead meat. Hey,
We have an antagonist. Do see them. swiftly.
Oh boy.
My grand flourish. We speak through
Cool
dance.
quest.
That's our way.
Ridiculous.
Okay. Precision strike. You know, I probably should go in the middle, but I think we gotta get the mages out.
You shall learn.
Ooh, he attacks, so that's interesting. Wonder. I don't want to do that. We'll do it this way. Nice. Okay, that'll work.
Doctor! This shall be your requiem.
Ooh, they hit hard. Ooh, they hit harder than I thought they did.
Oh dear.
She doesn't. Get him out quick.
Justice be served.
Ridiculous.
Alright. Out quick.
Ridiculous.
Okay, and gonna do Thousand Bloom
Don't you
again.
know I go all out? My grand flourish. We
I didn't
speak
expect
through
that this is how the
dance.
quest is gonna go.
That's our way.
It's cool. I like this stuff. This is really cool.
You shall learn.
Only have one bug today too. That's pretty amazing.
You have my trust. Not even decent. Well done, everyone.
Tell the child you came to look for at Alan and Lily's request. Wow, I was so scared I want to see Mama. Thank you, my lord. Lenardi peers at BB.
Well,
BB's breathing is uneven. His ribs may be broken. We should get her back to Eugene right away. Oh, boy. BB to Eugene and give him an apology.
Damn you. I told you not to get my hound hurt. No. Dogs are more capable than most men.
Hi, Adele. How you doing? Nice to see you, Adele.
Once they've decided to do something, no person is gonna stop them.
Oh,
Maybe.
oh man, all the dogs
You
die
always
in this
were a
game.
fresh
Really
one.
bummer.
Or perhaps you couldn't wait any longer to be reunited with your partner. Beevy's mate, Dean, was a Lord's hunting hound. He died protecting his master. Even still, this Lord has the gall to be angry at Dean for bloodying his hunting clothes. Dean gave his life protecting his master. An ungrateful Lord who could not even shed a single tear for the poor hound. No. I'm the one who raised them that way. But now, I'm sure of my decision. I'll be a hound trainer no longer. Phoebe and Dean were like my children. I'm closing up shop.
Nardi looks at BB's lifeless body, her eyes and quickly flicking away.
well, we should go see to the child.
Let me try to res the dog. Alrighty. Six times. Only one more treasure chest on that one. I know where Undead is. Also an Abyss 1. 3 warped ones. Also, we'll flip that. I need 47 chests, which basically you go down from 1 to 8. You just run the dungeon, and you'll have the 50. $47 there as well. Only you gotta do the Dragon's Quest. Okay, so
This place is as gloomy as always.
okay.
Where are you going? We need to see to the girl first.
What do we do about that? What do you mean?
Do come in.
Where's the girl?
This room's the most popular. Understood.
Is she at the temple?
Had a good rest? Come stay anytime.
Where's the girl?
Yes. What is your business?
Okay, that's not it.
May your journeys be filled with light.
Welcome. The requests are this way.
Where am I supposed to go? Don't know. Water Holly. Bounties. Yeah, it says, what about the girl? Yeah, what about? I know I gotta go back in there, I just don't know. Supplies are done for the day.
Come back again tomorrow.
Okay. But we do have a poll. So I'm gonna do a poll. Free poll on this Blade and Bastard, is that what it's called? I have no idea. I'm an old-time Wizardry player. I've never seen that series. I know it's based on Wizardry. That's all I know. And I did see the movie, the Wizardry movie that came out in anime. That was really cool. I don't know if it's the same characters here. I have no idea. But it could be, so not sure. But I will try a poll. Got
Safe
enough,
travels.
and I got to figure out what to do with the girls. So I know I've got to bring it back to her mom and dad in Guardia, but I just got to know how to find them. So we'll go to the jeweler.
Welcome.
Limited
What do
time,
you seek?
and we'll do a poll. Great value. The question would be, is unique remains things from the north? What about Challenger still in training? What's the Challenger still in training? Is that one of these guys too, or you have different ones you gotta set it for? I don't know. I was totally confused when I read that stuff.
I see you are a man of
Okay,
taste.
Saintess from the north. My second poll.
Very good.
Green Gems, second poll. Challenger still in training is Birkinen, and he was released last year, right? Probably should have went for him. My bad.
I am always ready to serve.
So this is a Nikki. Is that correct?
This place is as
I
gloomy
think-
as always.
I think I did. I think I already did the feature to watch the movie. Yeah, I think I did the feature to... That's the alternative style. The origin is on the other bones with Eramus. That's the original. Okay. So, Birkenin has two different styles. Is that right? And Eramus? Or is Eramus Aniki? Okay. Birkenin has two different styles. I don't have either one. So that's why I don't have. Isn't there two different, more possible you can get? Okay. Arumas got a class change to Samurai. Okay. I do not get an item with this if I pull one of these because... Can you pull any of these in this trance here? Yeah, I'm so about to pull. This is my second attempt. I didn't get anything the first time. In-game gem pulls. This is my second one. I'll have about 3 or 4 this month. I don't know. I've had so much good luck with green gems and legendary characters. Shoot, I got 45 level 60s. I mean, very fortunate. So whatever happens, happens. Even if I get stiffed, I'm good. You can pull on the one you want. They all share the medals. Okay, I don't understand. So what I'm saying is you can get any of these in the poll. You can actually get any of them.
Is this... Where am I?
So far, nothing. 11 polls today.
Thanks be for God's protection.
All right. 0 for 2, but we did get
I am immune.
2 rares. 3 rares.
Right. I was looking for mineral ore to bring back as a souvenir. You saved me. Much appreciated.
I will. By my own hands. My name is Elise.
4
I'm a
rares.
warrior of distant mountains. I thank you for saving me. Call on me when you need this favor returned.
The exchange job is shared between the collab character bands. I don't understand anything. Is what he's mentioning. Yes, you can get one of the bones from another. What I'm saying is, in this poll, am I only going to pull one of these characters out, or do I have a chance to pull any of them?
Huh?
I mean, I'm probably not going to get one, but that's all I'm saying.
Am I alive?
That's what I was asking.
Luck.
In
Must
this
be dead.
11 gem poll, or should I have gone for the other
My
Birkenin
name
one?
is Alex, an adventurer. Fate meant for us to meet. So please, summon me whenever you have need of me.
Didn't. I just got one.
Go before God. The city of death. So distant.
Wow. Wow. I have no idea what this
My
character
name
is.
Einiki. Was it you who paid the tithe for my resurrection?
Yeah. Yeah, can I get the other guys in this poll? That was pretty crazy. I didn't think I'd get her. This is my second green poll. They give so many rewards that are awesome, and I've had huge in-game green polls. That's in-game polls that are amazing. Oh, I can get them still. So I could actually, in this poll, get the dude too. So is there 4 of them or only 2 of them? Is there 4 or 2? Oh, that was huge. Got another character to level up 60.
My liege, I ask your favor in battle.
Man, I'm getting all rares. That's cool. Nikki arrived. Got a Nikki. So I'll have to go for the other one next time with green gems. Try
I
it.
am called Buken.
Hey. That's my first common. Second common. 4 characters. Arumas, Birkinen OG, Birkinen Altered State, and Nikki. So, okay. So there's Arumas, Birkinen, 2 Birkinens, Arunas, and a Nikki. And hey, I'm happy. I got. Are they legendary? They are legendary, right? I almost thought I got it, but I got the Ranger, so that's cool. That's my third one. I'll discipline him. I actually used the second one on Deborah, and I gave him the
I'm Hyriko, a ranger. I was raised beyond the sea.
this
So I
base,
don't
right?
know much about the continent's customs. Bear with me, if you will.
Okay. So, gold legendary, Nikki, 17 points, 28. And, hey, it was a good day. It was a good day. Is it Lord class? Okay. Prototype. Alrighty. So, fighter, priest. Cool, cool. No, that's a good pull, man. I didn't think I'd get that. I'm happy. Get 500 gems tomorrow as well. And then if I can get all these events done, maybe get another pull by the end of the month. Now, what am I doing here? Compendium. Item, other. Valuable item. Okay, we got wheat. Sometimes you get gems from this too, from filling these out. I thought there was another one. I swear I saw 2 of them on the. Swear I saw 2 of them. Characters, other. Liam. So I need to bring her with me back to somebody. Characters. Allies. It's got to be a Nikki. Okay. That was pretty huge. Back. Exit. Well, that was good. That was good. Okay, so go to runs. Don't need that. What am I looking for?
This place is
Well, that was a great pull. Great pull. Can't be upset at that. That's pretty cool. She can be used in the front line with heavy armor. Her unique spell is called Maporific. It reduces all damage taken by 15, 20%. Maporific, that works on the dragon, right? Morphic works on the dragon if I'm not... Because I remember the old wizardry spells. Am I right? My God, look. My God, lucky. My God, lucky. Core 2, Morphic. If I had the other one, I could... Nice. Nice. Okay. So she's an asset. All right. She's better than Lanaville?
Welcome. You wish to register an adventurer?
Probably better than Lanaville. Who misses like every time she attacks.
Shall we have a word?
Look away, everybody. Look away as I allocate so you don't freak out.
Yes. It's a pleasure to be working with you.
They're different. Okay. But I actually could use them in the same thing, but she's as strong as a Benius or Labana? What's her alignment too? It's got to be good. Let's see.
Party formation is key.
Oh, I'm getting tired. All right, let's see. Lana, Labana, and Nikki in front line, Yuzi in the back.
You're taking me with you.
Okay.
You have a good mix. Shall we have a word?
Stats, good. All right, let's see. Alrighty. Another 60 level. Only take a couple weeks for me. I'll put her in the dailies. Probably pretty important to level though, I would think. Probably got some good skills against these new events. I would think. I might be wrong though, but we'll see.
Shall we have a word?
I'm not going to worry about inherent skills right now. I'm just going to get her up. Thank God I have books. Lots and lots of books. There's 20. Actually, let's take one off. 19. See if I can move these off. Get these. There we go. Okay. Back. And
Safe travels.
in.
Will you be staying? This room's the most popular. Understood.
Part of that one uses Lana, Berkman, and Nikki in front, MC, Alice, and Yuzi in the back. Yep. I have MC and Yekaterina, Potter. But I can use Shelly or Alice. They're all equipped and ready, and they're both multi-class priest mage. Could use, for me, a Benius, Birkenin, and a Nikki, but I don't have Birkenins, so Yeah.
It seems the value of my life has gone up.
Okay.
Had a good rest? Come stay anytime.
She looks a little weird, but that's okay. All right. And Bon's also a great fighter. She can take that place for you. Yeah, that's true. Well, I'd have to get him. I think. Do you have all four? You have all four versions?
Welcome to the Guild Tavern.
Oops. I'm not going to worry about inherent skills. When I get logged off, I'll check, but
Anything catch your fancy?
curse the damn freaking copper exam. It just sucks.
Yes.
Man, it's just so lazy. Play a bunch of high hit points on four different subgroups. And then you're forcing them to just take on the boss with one or two, but then you've got to figure out which ones are really hard and which ones aren't, and then they take for frickin' ever, and I've got massive hit points, got massive evade. Landonville misses the damn thing every time it attacks, same with my tanks, even if you put frickin' slows and scrolls on it, you run out of frickin' everything, and then you go in the boss. After 2.5 hours of battling those guys, you go into the boss and then you get knocked down in 5 minutes 3 times, almost a fourth. Till you're like, oh my freaking God, what did I just witness? And it's the third attempt I've done, and it's just, it doesn't get any better. It's just, I don't understand what they were doing to making that absolutely asinine, lazy, freaking, oh, we'll just pile a bunch of hit points that can't hit them. Put some evade on there, sprinkle a little of that in, sprinkle a little of that. They can't touch them, man. It's going to be a bitch for them to get by because we only have one more abyss after this, so we got to freaking stop everybody. Or most of everybody. Man, it pissed me off. I got to say, that was really shitty. Really mad, but I thank you for the character because that was a stroke of luck.
Yeah.
Been very fortunate on my polls. Very fortunate.
Have a good one.
So it used to be that there were 3 spots at this spawn, but now it doesn't seem to spawn in the middle area. And the poison's gone from that area. So I don't know. Ever since the map wipe, there is this area does not have poison anymore. Doesn't show poison. And I've gone here a lot because I have to do the weeklies, so do it 3 times in a row and you get your weekly done. Not once is the boss spawned here. Not once. Usually here or here anymore. And I've done this probably over 50 times.
The coordinates to reach are over there. There are enemies nearby.
Yeah, Mujin, I just got lucky. And it's cool because most of them came
Let's
free.
go with gusto.
I got more legendaries than with free pulls than I have with paid pulls. But I put $500, $750 in, and it goes to the devs, and they deserve it. I mean, they made a great game. I just think they just totally dropped the ball in Guardia, and it's ever since that map wipe that happened, player map save wipe. Guardia, I've experienced 1 or 2 bugs every time I play in there, and it's just disgusting. And some of them, it wipes your whole progress, and it completely destroys your progress, and you have to do it over and over and over. And I've been there since September, and it really pisses me off. I mean, if the bugs weren't there and I could appreciate the storyline without having something break every time I try it, then I'll give kudos. But right now, it's a joke. It is such a joke. The last double bug, that was Mary freaking Poppins in the walls. Of course, your game freaking totally fucking had to be rebooted on a hard boot because it stuck because he hit the inspect on the weak floor, and then because he came back, you wanted to see if it works, so you hit the move button, it works, and you fall through the floor, hit a corrosion, but you don't land on the floor, you land in the freaking air, and you're running through the walls, and you don't even see NPCs, you're talking, and the chat's coming down. You have no idea where you're at, so guess what? You wiped all your fucking progress. Had to do it over. Sucks wiener. Sucks wiener. Until they fix Guardia, man, I'm still gonna be pissed about it. And I'm not gonna put any money into these new characters.
We speak through dance.
I mean, free to pull only from now on. The copper exam coupled with Guardia, I was like, no more.
Now this is a surprise.
But I am thankful and grateful for the cool things that the devs have done. I'm really thankful and grateful for that. I really am.
You would leave this to me? They're quicker than I thought.
What is that?
Do clear the way if you would be so kind.
There.
Okay, ready to roll?
How frightening. May I depend upon your hand?
For those cases, there's a forced recovery button when you start the game. Is that on phone or is that on PC? Because I've never seen it on PC. I haven't seen it, Potter.
Don't you know I go all out? My grand flourish. We speak through dance. That's our way.
I was really upset, I gotta say that. And I caught it on live stream, so it's all on video. I got him up on YouTube. And I don't want to put them up, but you got to put them up. You got to be honest that they happened, right? And then people that come in, and Potter, I've had people come in and say it was my fault and all this stuff. which I really get pissed because I'm almost 70 years old. And that even makes me mad. Or that even makes me furious. Disrespect there. Potter doesn't do it, but he's seen other people do it. And most people don't in my chat. Most people are really respectful that are Wizardry players, and I very much appreciate it. There's one that pushes it. And you can show them that video 10 times, and they'll come up with, well, maybe it was your internet, maybe it was this, maybe it was that. Oh, you suck. You run into sentries all the time because you're looking at the radar and not the front. You know, I mean, it's, Shit, I'm a long-time Wizard player. I know how it goes.
Doctor, let us give some support.
But you see what I'm saying? The frustration, it gets to the point where you're just like, God, do I want to play the game? Am I going to run into a bug today? Am I going to run into something stupid? And, you know, that bug wasn't real big with that dead Minotaur. I mean, it really wasn't, but it's still an eyesore. And you're like, okay, that happened, but I also had the Necrocore sit there and pace the ground for infinity, and I had to hard boot. So, am I going to blow my computer up the next move? You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm kind of overplaying it, but the Mary Frippin Poppins at the end, after setting off the corruption and being stuck and just hitting every key, and you can even hear it on the video. It's going pop, 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 pop. Can't move a frickin' inch. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Potter. You know, let's just go auto.
Our trade student
I cast steals for
I don't even have any equipment on her. I forgot to put equipment on her. That was smart.
will be served.
I haven't seen her attack yet. She doesn't go hand to hand. No hand to hand combat. I guess she is coming out with, like, she's got. Oh, she does have that old mace. I haven't replaced the old items. She does have stuff on her. Never mind.
I tire of your unsightly visage.
Okay.
Thank you, my hero.
Am I holding you all back?
It's quite fun,
And thank you
isn't it?
guys. Thank you, Mugen. Thank you, Potter. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Shadow, too. Shadow's gotta be thanked, too. Yeah, you're a good boy.
Well then,
Hey.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern, where legends are born. Shall we have a word?
She's kind of creepy looking, actually. I don't have any guild tags. If I ever did get past the copper, I wouldn't have any guild tags to get through it. Spend them all on these other characters. I got a steel grade? Holy fuck. I didn't know I wasted one of these.
Surely God too will graciously see value in this.
Okay. Learning. Let's go. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Hey.
Have a good one.
It's already 5:30, boy.
We have rooms available. All the adventurers, thank you.
Yes, we thank you too. Thank you, Shadow. I was gonna go out. I gotta get out today, so. Might put off the Arc Raiders till 9. Where'd you go, Shadow? Come here. Come here, Shadow. Come on. I gotta get some food too. I'm starving.
It seems the value of my life has gone up.
Okay.
Had a good sleep? Do come again.
Uh-oh. What's going on here? What are you doing back there? Kind of felt tremors. Shadow, what are you doing? Behind the computer on the wires right now. Playing with them. I think he's no longer there. I think he's moved. Good. Thank you. Come on out. Come on. Come here, Shadow. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Let's wing her. Come on. Good boy. No.
Welcome to the
No.
Guild Tavern,
No.
where
I don't
legends
want you
are
in there.
born.
I don't want you in there. No. You're stuck against the wall, aren't you? Come here. Gosh. If I go offline, you know who did it.
Anything catch your fancy? Yeah.
All right, come on now.
Yeah.
Baby needs new shoes.
Who knows? Oh, why me?
I still don't have any equipment on her. I forgot to equip her. Might be pretty bad. But we went in with the big guns, so we'll see. Man, that was probably my fault on that.
If you have time,
No.
how about a chat?
Yeah, I don't have time right
There.
now.
I'm fine. I'm not
I'll
afraid.
equip her after. Maybe this probably wasn't wise, but we'll see. Might be not wise. We'll find out. There you go. There you go. Here come Justice. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's all part of Wizardry.
I'm fine.
I was
I'm not
feeling
afraid.
rather bored. And you?
I'm throwing the kitchen sink right here. I know
My
these guys
grand
can one
flush.
shot.
We speak through dance.
The red hags can take me down in one shot, so let's just.
Stay safe. They're quicker than I thought.
Well, good miss.
Are you sure that was enough for you?
We had nothing just as I thought. That left much to be desired.
I think that triggered something I didn't think it would. Right on. Almost done. 30 days remaining.
Outmaneuvered?
Spellcasters. Could be trouble. Trouble. Could be trouble. Okay. Pole vaulters. Pole vaulters. So far, so good. Alrighty. Now we gotta run into everything.
Do clear the way if you would be
Okay,
so
I'll be right
kind.
back.
God be upon your head. Get lost. Out of my way. Batten that down. See God's curse be upon your head. See God's curse be upon
So far, so good. Man, my leg is sore today. Holy smokes.
See God's curse be upon your head. What an adorable foe that was. We had nothing to worry
Even for me.
Usually eat these for breakfast, but
efficient.
Don't you know not to put old people? Damn you! Grandmother!
Not
No sooner started
just as I thought.
everyone
That left much to be
hard
desired.
Nope. Okay, third location. Okay.
It seems it is not our time to meet death.
so cool.
You're quicker than I thought.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, this is too cruel. This is too cruel. Stick it to him.
So far, so good.
This is too cruel. This is too cruel.
Can we go hunt stronger foes?
Too weak, not even for me. Easy.
Will this be my opponent?
This'll be over soon.
Well, didn't think I would get her. Very thankful. Thank you, Debs. Thank you, everybody, for watching, too. Couldn't believe I got her.
Not
Here. No sooner started than
We have
done.
nothing to worry about.
Everyone
Worked hard today. There are enemies nearby. There.
Man. Wow, my leg is really getting sore. That's weird. Not a good sign. And we'll see what happens.
A powerful foe, but I shall defend us.
Warm me. Don't you know I go all out? My grand flourish. We speak through dance. That's our way.
Damn. Wow, it is really weird. That was a pain. I think it's because the weather changed with the water. You usually get a weird feeling with as you get older, man. Just wow, just holy smokes. Okay.
Doctor. Let us give some support.
So
Now, show me your strength.
Nice block. Didn't do any damage.
Yes, yes, yes. An unfavorable type.
go away. Sorry.
So your skills are stun bash. Nice 4. I don't have any equipment on her.
My grand flourish. We speak through dance. That's my way.
Doctor!
Justice be served. Go away.
Little can. I think I like that.
Leave this to me. Light is on me. Kabarat moon. Will come.
That's pretty cool. That's not gonna work versus a fire dragon, but that's still cool.
Try to take it. I trust you'll forgive me.
Working with everyone is quite fun. Isn't it? Everyone was amazing.
Holding you all back.
Nice.
Hungry.
Who knows?
Welcome to the Guild Tavern, where legends are born.
Hey, what's that one? Compendium. Characters, allies. Okay.
Shall we have a word? Surely God too will graciously see value in this.
Hey.
Shall we have a word?
still 32. 31, I need that one to click. What is that? There's 32. 31. Damn. All right. 32. It shall be done. It all shall be not done. Daleks, terminate. Exterminate. Alrighty. Well, we got her to 32. Yeah, we'll go to the end. I don't know what to do with the kid yet. Not sure.
Have a good one.
Welcome. All the adventures.
But
by
another
you.
decent adventure today. There's only one bug. It wasn't really a killer, but it was a little bit scary because it could have booted like the last one, but it didn't. So it's just a dead character sitting there and you walk by him, but got lucky. So that was a good day. Could have been worse. And I didn't do much in Guardia, but we got some things done. We'll come back on Tuesday and try again. And hopefully I get my phobia of bugs in Guardia handled, because it's been really frustrating. And I apologize for going on and on and on about it, but it really is brutal. And people that went before me that got through Guardia didn't have this problem, from what I've heard. Most didn't have this problem whatsoever. And so that's why it's so frustrating. So thank you all for watching today.
The value of my life has gone up.
Very thankful. Got a great pull again and another green legendary. And those are 2 paid pulls right there that I paid for. And that was cool. I got that character. That was cool. We'll see what I could do with her. I'll probably equip her the next time.
Had a good sleep?
I am going to run her in my dailies and try to get her up and then do all the great exams and get her up to 60. And who knows if she's good enough. If I got a good enough equipment for her, maybe she'll do okay. We'll see. So thank you again, everybody, for watching. I appreciate you and putting up with me.
Do come again.
I will be back on Tuesday. Monday afternoon, I've got to do errands. Today, I really got to go get groceries. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with my leg, but I'm going to try. And thank you, Potter. It was great to see you. Thank you for coming back in. Appreciate you. And Million, thank you. Appreciate you as well. Everybody came in today. Thank you. I don't get a lot of viewers on Wizardry that much anymore, which kind of sucks, but you know, I've been having such a hard time with Abyss 3, and Guardia's just been really super rough. So hopefully we'll get it all together. It's really cool to smoke. I don't know. Oh, it's from the dragon. That's right. It's from the dragon. I mean, things like that is just really cool. The ambience and everything. Really, really cool. So I just want to make sure I'm ready to go. And I think we are. Thank you, everybody. I probably will be on at 9 tonight because I've got to go get groceries and I've got to take a shower, and it's 6 o'clock already. And with my walking skills right now, it's going to take about an hour to get my groceries by myself. So maybe in 2 hours. And I might just go to the U.S. market and get some small groceries and do it tomorrow. So who knows? But that's how I feel after I take the shower. But been at this all day, so thank you all. You guys have a great night. And Arc Raiders tonight. Tomorrow off, and then tomorrow night, chess puzzles and unrated chess challenges at 6:30 p.m. PST on Monday night. Great to see you. Thank you, Potter. Thank you, Mugen. Great to see you back, Potter.